Hello friends, this is about teaching aids part 2. Today we will discuss the different types of visual aids. Visual aids. A number of important visual aids which help in teaching of English are going to be explained today. Number 1. Picture. Pictures are machine-made visual aids. They can be used interestingly to teach school-going children. Pictures are available in different sizes. Picture can be used in different ways as I will discuss now. The writers of good English textbook prepare a set of pictures concurrent in different lessons of the book. The English teacher can use that set of picture for teaching different lessons contained in the book. This helps a teacher to make the student understand the lesson easily. For teaching a poem, some pictures can be used in the classroom. The teacher can show a set of pictures and narrate at the story orally. There he can also ask the students to develop composition orally or in a written poem form. Pictures can also be used for making the students understand the meaning of difficult words. Pictures can be used for developing the imagination of the students. The students concentrate more and are able to imagine many things through pictures. Now, the second visual aid which we are going to discuss today is chart. Charts are very useful in the process of teaching learning. A teacher of English can use charts to serve many useful purposes. In fact, he is able to cover up many personal drawbacks with the help of a visual aid. In teaching of English, charts can be used for the following different purposes. The teacher can write a poem or a stanza of a poem on a chart. The chart can be used by the teachers for teaching that poem to the class when the students do not have their textbooks. The ideas contained in the poem may be depicted on a chart. The teacher is able to teach the poem easily to the students. For example, the picture of rainbow filled with different colors may be drawn on a chart. By showing this, the students the teacher can make them understand the poem, The Rainbow. Any prose lesson can be taught in a letter way by preparing charts as described above in point earlier. A chart or a set of charts may be used for developing a story orderly or in a written form. A chart can also be used for teaching a paragraph, writing or a composition. For example, a picture of a horse drawn on a chart can be shown to the students and asked to speak or write a number of sentences or write a number of sentences on the topic a horse. Now let us discuss the third topic, that is flashcards, which is our third visual aid. These are set of cards. A word or phrase is written on one side and its meaning is in mother tongue can be written on its back. The student looks at the word, the phrase, and tries to recall its meaning. If he is successful in recalling the correct meaning, he will discard it and pick up the other. If he fails, he put it and at the end of the pupil so that he may make another attempt and recall. Flashcards can be flashed to the students anytime the teacher likes. It can be shown for any duration of time. It can be displayed well by using flannel board. It can be used for improving the handwriting of the children. It can also be used for the improvement of pronunciation and spelling of the students. It can be successfully used for a number of other purposes, example, word recognition, team competition, training in speaking, teaching writing, etc. A flashcard can be used for learning a word or a sentence. It may be shown to a group of students or some individual students. The learner tries to recognize whatever is written over here. The class may be divided into two teams and the flashcards may be shown to the groups one by one. They will try to read out as quickly as possible. Some questions may be written on the flashcard and the cards are shown to the students one by one. They are asked to speak out the answer. They can also be used in teaching writing by writing beautifully on them. They can also be used for improving the handwriting of the students. Now, our fourth visual aid is chalkboard. A chalkboard is an easily available type of visual aid. Its purpose, its use is in the classroom by the teacher and it can work wonders. The English teacher should be expert in blackboard writing and sketching. The uses of chalkboard we will discuss today. While writing on the chalkboard, the teacher should start from top left hand corner and continue the attention of the students. While writing on the chalkboard, the principle of writing on 4-lined notebook should be followed. Whatever is written on chalkboard should be correct. Whenever a new lesson or topic started, it should be rubbed off and start afresh. While writing, the teacher should stand aside on the left. His or own standing before the chalkboard should not let any obstruction for the learner. Sometimes a part of the chalkboard is not visible to the classroom because of the reflection of light. That should not be used by the teacher. The style of writing on the chalkboard should be correct and the writing on the board must be reasonably good. Now let us discuss our fifth visual aid, that is flannel board. It is also the felt board. Teachers may use a board covered with felt or flannel of any color. They choose and stick figures, shapes or other illustrations, cut thick cardboard paper or backed up sandpaper by pressing their fingers on it. In the classroom, the flannel board is fixed near the blackboard. The uses. Let us discuss the uses. Preparatory reading. For teaching preparatory reading, flashcards can be displayed or the flannel board students can be asked to match sentences or word cards or picture cards. For vocabulary and structure drill. For storytelling. And for vocabulary and structure, the teachers can use the flannel board. These cutouts are then distributed among the pupil and the teachers speak a word and pupil have appropriate letter sum to flannel board and build up the words. Storytelling. The flannel board is very useful in storytelling. The pupil build up the story step by step by posting the appropriate picture on the board. So this was all about the visual aid. In our next class, we will take up with the audio aids. Thank you.